Hello, this is Sandman99 welcoming you back to A Day in the Life. Werewolf Hunger, the adventures of Herdis Halfelven, Werewolf. And it's been a while, but we just finished going through Bleak Falls Barrow with Lost Time here, of course, our monk friend. And so we have to make a couple of stops at Riverwood to tie up some loose ends of the Golden Claw quest. And then we'll be back heading toward Whiterun, of course, to continue with that main quest line for a while. Was planning on focusing mainly on the werewolf quest line with the companions with this character, but we reached a point where we had to go to Dustman's Cairn, which is largely a suicide mission at this level, so we need to, kind of allow our character to gain some levels before we go too much further with that. And I think we need to turn on a little bit of predator vision here. Guess I don't have that there, but that's okay. We'll turn it on this way. We can see the slaughterfish in the water. Yeah, I can shoot a couple of them. That one's sitting in the bottom, so I can't get at that one. And I don't have any water walking talents. You can get a magical item, Ring of Water Walking, in this game, but I don't have one. I don't think I have an enchantment that allows me to do that. No. So, I guess I'll just have to swim down there and put up with that one taking bites out of me if I want to get some of the stuff that's down here. If I could. There's also a current down here, which makes it a little more difficult to swim and target things down here too. Maybe first person might be a little easier to there, see, that slaughterfish just took a bite out of me. Now where is that bowl? Okay, I gotta go back up for air here. There's like a bowl with a couple of, there it is, a couple of soul gems in it. And there's usually, there, he just took another bite out of me. There's usually like a weapon sitting on top of that thing. We can harvest these things. Come on. Okay. That's about it. That slaughterfish, I don't think will actually come out of there. Even though I got him all stirred up. Oh, he did too. How about that? Whoop. Oh, did he go back in? Okay. Even the slaughterfish are smart. If you ready a missile weapon and you're somewhere where he can't get to you, he'll go hide behind something. And he's doing it again there, right? Okay, come on. Come on out of there. Okay. There, Lost Time just got him with an arrow. There, now I can get him with my axe, and that's it for him. There, now we can turn that off again. Particularly annoying that they removed underwater combat in this game, because you had it in Oblivion. and it worked perfectly well, and it was really good for, you know, doing things like killing slaughterfish. I'm in combat again? I don't think I'm in combat right now. Everything around seems to be dead. Alright, well, guess there's more than one way to mine ore. If I can find the right place to hit here. There we go. Nice, got a flawless garnet from that. That's why I mine the ore veins. It's not because I need the ore, it's because quite often you can get gems. So it's more of a financial thing rather than a supply thing. I guess I need to eat something now too. What do we have to eat? We got lots of stuff to eat. Okay. And it looks like I'm tired too. Need to sleep. I missed that one the last time I went by here, I guess. Let's see if we got anything to melt down here. Okay, that'll do it for that. But maybe we'll head inside here and have a nap before we drop off the Golden Claw with Luke and Valerius. It looks like we get to level up a couple of times. Okay, what were we working on here? Well, there's some good stuff in the alteration tree. Alter self-resistances, so I can choose 2 things to increase resistance to. And I think that's pretty good. I think we'll make it fire and shock. So that gives me an extra 25% resistance to fire and shock, which is pretty good. Okay, we still have a ways to go there yet. So maybe we'll spend our other perk on a combat skill or something here. Okay. We're still a ways away from getting that light foot. Okay, one-handed mastery. We could get a little bit of a perk with our war axes that gives us a little bit of bleeding damage. So maybe we'll do that. What's next up there? Okay. Well, okay. Let's, I wonder if I can qualify for that yet. No, that's not for a while. That's a good perk, though. Okay, well, we'll go with Bleed Like a Lamb. So I guess I've made my choice. I've been going to be going with one-handed axes for a while. Yes, the Dawn Guard, blah, blah, blah. And we got a few other things here that we could grab for sale, maybe. We'll grab a few of these things. Wow, I've got a lot of potions in storage right now, too. Oh well. I'm guessing that the merchants in this town probably won't have enough money to buy all the stuff that I have already anyway. Boy. The old sneezing fit here. Okay, I'll store those. Guess we'll store those for the time being too. Okay, I guess I could make a couple of jewelry items too. I appear to have a few gemstones on me here. I'll do that as well.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Okay. Oh. There.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Yeah, you can also get in my way in the middle of the street. Okay, well, let's go in here.
The sooner you find the you found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Yeah, the golden claw.
Thank you so much. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, well, let's see how much money you got and how much stuff you can buy from me. Boy, these things sure do get marked down, don't they? Oh well. I might just hang on to this. Okay, he can't afford to buy that, but that's okay. Okay. Well, we pretty much cleaned him out. And, like he... Ooh, okay. That might be good. I don't know if I have that enchantment or not, though. That's the problem. I can never remember things.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you...
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. I have a potion of cure disease here.
Sickly.
There.
It's a fine day with you around.
Okay.
Don't get any ideas. The men here like my attention, and I like theirs. You should speak to Sven. Could you talk to Feindal as well?
Okay. Well, guess I have to talk to Sven and Feindal.
To attract new customers? Camilla, everyone in Riverwood already shops here. There are no more customers.
Well, maybe we could go on some sort...
Well, let's go over and visit Alvor the blacksmith here.
You looking for a new blade? Take a look.
Because he can buy my magical dwarven helmet here. What about you? You got anything interesting for sale?
Or deal some damage?
Not really. Okay.
All right then.
Okay, well, I'm just going to pause for a few minutes here while I do a little bit of things where I sell off some of my junk that I have stored in the chest here. And also, I'm gonna go back and to that magic table in the cabin there and check and see if I know the resist magic enchantment.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
it's
so
we're
much
back,
for taking care of you and
and
me.
as it turns
Some may
out,
call this junk. Me,
Yeah.
I call them treasures.
as it turns out, I don't have that enchantment for waning magic. So you know what? I'm going to buy that, which will then give him some money so he can buy back a whole bunch of other stuff. As well as some of these scrolls that I'll never use for anything. Okay, so we can hit a magic table, I guess, back at Whiterun when we get there to learn that enchantment. But for now, get on the road. Can't catch that bee. So we'll just shortcut across country. There's no point in walking all the way around on the road there yet again. Maybe we'll just head over here and visit Your Highness for a minute. Wow, look at all the butterflies, eh? Run around and just catch butterflies all day. We'll, pick a bunch of flowers here too. And we'll do a little bit of flower picking here too.
Yes? Good morning.
Okay, and we'll go inside here for a minute too.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Because we can just grab this and no one seems to mind.
Yeah?
And we'll talk to the shopkeeper here.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Because there's a couple of items we need here. We need a weed satchel. And it's kind of handy to have a gourd pipe. Oh. Good portable stuff for out on the road. Then, of course, there is the lab here. We can make hashish, so if we come back in about a day or two, there'll be 1 dose of hashish available. Of course, this is all from the mod Cannabis Skyrim. So if we equip the staff of Dovari, here we can do things like get some new plants growing here. Oh, look at that, you can even see them. You can see the seed, eh? Get out of the way. It looks like we got some more gardening plot up here that we can use too. And the staff is nearly out of charges, so that was probably the last one. But that's okay, that'll get some new plants growing, so by the time I finish smoking my way through what I've harvested over there, maybe I'll have some new ones to harvest. And you don't want to grow too many at once, although in the Winter Frost playthrough, we had something like well over 100 plants growing at the same time, and didn't seem to suffer any ill effects, but it is a very resource intense mod at times, especially when it's run script to have your plants grow to maturity. But now we've taken care of that little errand, so we'll head on up to the castle here and tell the Jarl, or deliver the Dragonstone to Farengar, I guess.
Walk among the stars. Ah, you were once man.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps... Ah!
Hey, yeah, I'm
Dragonstone of
here.
Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Yeah.
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know who can stop it.
Urla still walks like a watermelon salesman.
Let's go.
Even the mod that I have for to modify female movement doesn't seem to affect her.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
Okay, what do you got to give me? Oh.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here.
See, she even stands like that, right? Like those guys that are wannabe gym rats who deliberately hold their arms out wide when they walk so that they trying to make themselves look bigger or something, right? It's weird.
I'm the very soul of caution.
She is one of the strangest looking NPCs in this game. Just her posture and the way she walks and stuff.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up
Well, let's see if we know alchemy enchantment here. We can learn this anyway. I guess I already know alchemy enchantment. Fortify alchemy.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Yeah. Well, you could come, you know. Okay, well, I could take all of the Jarl's silverware, but maybe I'll do that off camera because people will probably find that boring. Basically, if you want to advance your smithing and you have the smelt everywhere mod, you can basically grab all of the goblets and plates and jugs and stuff like that. Anything that's made out of silver. Once you've made friends with the Jarl and his staff, they'll just let you take that stuff. And then you can go to a smelter and melt it all down into silver ingots, and then make jewelry pieces out of them.
Soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my
And that's how I, advance in my smithing rather than making endless iron daggers or something like that. I make jewelry instead, which then in turn can be used to, make practice enchantments to improve your enchanting. So if you're really into the level farming thing, well, you might want, I'll favorite that so that we'll store that for now. And I guess we'll store the leather bracers of alchemy for the time being as well. Okay, we'll store that too. Okay, well, I guess we'll store that. I'm not using that right now anyway. Okay, and I know what I'm carrying that weighs so much. It's the 61 potions of minor healing, but I'm not giving those up. Alright, well, since we dropped a bunch of stuff off now, we can be on our way.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. The gods in Dragonreach say you aided the Jarl on behalf of Whiterun. Thank you.
Yes, I have aided the Jarl, and now we're going out to face our first dragon.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deeds for the day.
And it looks like they've already left without me, so I can just go ahead. I don't even get to watch the rah-rah speech or anything like that, because I took too long. Oh, I guess I need to eat something again. I should check my werewolf hunger too and see how that's going. Haven't looked for a while. Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to have to spend a night running around eating things for here before too long. Oh, here goes. Here's some trouble. Guess we'll get that ready. Maybe we'll get this thing ready too. Ooh.
You there. You are interfering in the matters about Mary Dominion. Leave immediately.
Well, I didn't think the Jeet were
The
going to
crimes
have...
are none of your concern. Walk away now, and I'll ignore your breach of conduct. But if you remain...
Go finish her off? No, I think I'll stay
If you
right
wish
here.
to die, then so be it.
Wow, all three of them are going after me here. Ow. It doesn't help when you're outnumbered 3-1. But that's okay. We can drink up some of our restore health potions of here, of which we have many. Oh, now she's going to retreat. Ow. Wow, that hurt a lot. Okay. Is he dead? Okay, yeah, whack him a couple extra times for good measure. I could take all of his stuff, but he's only got very common things, so... Oh, good. Well, at least one of them is fighting with Glosstime. Glosstime's kicking his ass, too. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll take his arrows. His Valenwood warbow. Alright. So, let's go see if we can find that Khajiit now. Maybe a little bit of a healing spell thing here, too. Okay. Are you wounded?
Please, this one's life.
What this is it's actually the beginning of the mod called, I think, Marissy's Tale of Troubles. And it's about a
she is not used to such kindness.
young Khajiit who has got a lot of missing memories, and you kind of help her to track down her past and help her to remember who she is and where she came from. It's actually a pretty good quest mod.
This one is resourceful. She will manage, but you must hurry and find the young one.
Yeah, and you have to go back to Riverwood, of course, to find her. Which we may or may not do right away because we're busy doing other things right now, but...
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere, Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what was dealing.
Okay. Okay, well, let's get that out for now, too.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kineret, save us. Here he comes again.
Okay, well, we'll get our ward ready here. Because the ward will actually stop dragon breath. Okay, we'll bring up our summoned friend here. No. Come on, Bo. Alright. And it's generally a good idea not to approach your very first dragon up close. Because dragons in this game are extremely deadly. And so you want to avoid, you know, getting hit by their breath attacks or some of the other various magical attacks that they have. Because they are extraordinarily powerful and deadly. Oops. And normally I just hide inside the tower and shoot at it out of the door and use summoned helpers to fight it, but whoa. Okay, gloss time's down already. Because they don't just breathe, you know, like cones of fire. They can also shoot fireballs and drop, you know, like do some kind of a firestorm type of attack. It looks like he landed over there. Okay, there he is. He just landed there. Boy, gotta keep track of where he is because he's... Yeah, let's just not be there when he does that. Oh, he's flying around again.
You are brave, Your defeat brings me honor.
Yeah, okay, well... We seem to have a slight shortage of soldiers around here now. Whoa! Well, now we're going to cut into those potions of minor healing. And then some more, because boy, does that ever hurt. Maybe we'll even do a potion of resist fire here and see if that helps the situation a bit. But anyway, all it takes is just once. And you can be, whoa. Ah, jeez. Okay, where did he go? Yeah, that was close. There appears to be no other resistance around. Now he's flying again, the bastard. Now we're gonna go in here. I don't know whether this is going to help much here or not. I can't even see over the edge of the wall to shoot at him from here. And when dragons get close to death, they actually stay on the ground, but they really spam their breath attacks and that kind of thing then. Come on, guys, get out of the way.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back!
Ooh, he's got a shield of blocking. So there you go. I had to do a little bit of hiding in the tower, but I stayed outside for the most part of it. At least until I had no more allies left to distract him a little bit.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
What are you talking?
Well, let's check that out.
My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing
Well, I guess they're going to finish their lines.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Norm.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Yeah, that's the end of that discussion.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened.
Yeah, you gotta go and tell Jarl Balgruuf what happened.
We killed the dragon.
None of these guys actually have anything worth picking up, I don't think. He's got a little bit of gold and some arrows. Wow, quite a few Whiterun guards got killed here. Uh-oh. That howl that you heard in the background there, that was the werewolf hunger thing making itself known. But as we approach 200, it's going to become more pronounced. But anyway, where's Glostime? Where did he go? Oh, there you are. That's something they put into Skyrim, is sometimes if your follower isn't following behind you very closely, if you draw your weapon, they'll kind of teleport to you. Which is kind of a good idea, since in a lot of Bethesda games, follower pathing is so bad that half the time you can be traveling across the map. And then suddenly you realize that your follower isn't with you anymore and you have no idea where you lost them. In fact, many modders who do, you know, like the multiple follower mods and all that kind of stuff, give you the ability to teleport your followers to you. And I think that's a really good idea, and that's something that probably they should implement in these games in the future. Because if they can't make the follower pathing work better, then at least when your followers do get lost, you can bring them to you when you need them. But anyway, here we are arriving back at Whiterun, and I guess that we have maybe a few more minutes of time here. We'll go and we'll talk to the Jarl, but we're getting near the end of the time we have allotted for this, so... Oh yeah, wow, it took so many guards that the guard who's supposed to be talking to these two Alakir guys is missing. And I notice that happens sometimes, especially if the casualties at the Western Watchtower are really high.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Yeah, who are you looking for?
A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Okay.
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Okay.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Okay.
If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
What a relief I didn't turn into a werewolf while I was standing there talking to that guy, because the moon is waxing crescent. Which means that the chances of a forced transformation are actually a little bit higher than they were a couple of days earlier. I guess now we'll have some cabbage soup. And we'll go talk to the Jarl. Then after that, that will be it for this time around.
By Ismail, you did it. You killed the dragon.
Yeah, I actually managed to do quite a bit of the damage to that thing because I shot it quite a bit with my bow before it torched me, and I decided that was enough of that. It's going to be a while before I can, stand in the path of a dragon's breath attack of whatever it might be and survive.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Grey Beard.
Yeah,
so
hey.
What happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yep. The Watchtower, well, I don't know whether it was destroyed. It looked the same before the dragon attack, but,
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Okay. Well.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Yeah, what do they want?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back.
There's that wolf howl again.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't really want to listen to this guy ramble.
You've done a great service for me and my Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you.
Hey, I got an axe.
It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign
Hopefully
you
it's a good
Vivian
one.
as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
After becoming Thane, the Garl gifted you with a Dwemer cube. Okay.
Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
That's part of the Way of the Monk mod, actually.
You as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, let's have a look at this cube. Okay. Meditation cube. Now, I've used this before, I will admit. And what it does is it basically makes your character kneel and assume a meditation posture for a couple of minutes. And then when you're done, any diseases that you happen to have are cured. So it's like a, somewhat complicated, reusable cure disease potion. So the Axe of Whiterun turns undead up to level. Okay, and I've also got this heavy duty. Well, we'll break this down, and we'll keep the Axe of Whiterun. Although, actually, that might be handy, a handy enchantment to have too later. We also have that Valenwood war bow. But anyway, that's it for I guess the quest known as Dragon Rising, right? So then we are next going to be doing the Way of the Voice when we return. However, I would imagine that some werewolfy mayhem will have to be the next thing on the menu here, as it were, because the werewolf, the beast, is getting hungry. So anyway, that's what we can probably expect a little bit of next time. So until then, I'm Sandman99, and I hope you enjoyed this.